I had a 4th of July party one year, and I had music on, and Joe comes to the party, and all of a sudden it turns into this.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. Listen, guys.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. Look how happy he is with the Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the Brotherly Pod. What do you mean we're doing it? Dude, we've been on the air for like 10 minutes. It's been the boringest show ever so far. Nobody's listening to anything. It's just been you guys looking at your phones, scrolling, and he's picking his nose, drinking his smoothie. That's all he does now. Smoothie. Look at these arms, Joe. These arms are the proof of this smoothie. But happy, it's the 4th of July.
It's the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to America.
Independendence Day.
Where we broke free from Europe and from England.
That's right.
With the help of the French.
And Paul
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman
was raising cars. Andy, stop drinking.
Yo, what's the guy's name of Independence Day?
Bill Pullman, you idiot. Oh, my
Oh.
God. I thought you were going to say Paul Revere or one of these, figures. You went
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman. Yeah.
That's the...
Today is Independence Day.
Pretty good, actually, Joe.
It's not bad.
You do a heck of a Bill Pullman.
Yeah. One of my favorite Bill Pullman movies of all time was Lake Placid.
Oh, yeah. That was a heck of a flick.
Woo! What a good one.
Good flick.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's a time to feel all the fuzzies and a little patriotic, and I do,
Who's going to see fireworks?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of them out here in the San Fernando Valley.
Something to light us up.
Have you ever been on a plane?
Yes. And you watch them go. Oh, it's so cool.
That is wild. When
Yeah,
you're
it is.
flying
It's neat.
on 4th of July
Yep.
and all those fireworks, it looks like the whole planet's been lighting up.
Guys, we'll all be together, and I'll have my 4th of July playlist, the ones that you like so much.
Joe
Joe
likes-
He plays Revolutionary War music
Yeah,
it's
all
not.
day.
No,
Joe's
From sunrise.
Joe's
I
playlist
play-
is from 1873.
Yeah.
I don't know
And it's
why.
it's really weird and aged. It's crackly.
It's inspirational, patriotic, like maritime, like music. It's great. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. No, it's like, it's like,
No, it's not.
Company B.
Manam,
Bugle
manam,
Boys
bum,
from Company
bum,
It's not.
manam, manam, bum,
It's
ba-dum,
not the
bum.
Muppets, you idiot. You're so stupid. No, I have it. I have my playlist on my phone.
No. Let's not.
Stop.
Oh,
You will
boy.
I
not
can
stop
guarantee
me.
you we can use it all because it's all 400
Of course,
years old.
it is. We could definitely use it. You're such a jerk, Andy, and you're not being very nice to me.
So why don't you play it for
I have a
us,
little.
Joe?
I have a little list called Crooners and Cocktails.
Oh, no.
So if you want to start this audio right when the fireworks happen,
Yes,
you'll get a little experience into Joe's world.
Yeah, you will.
Joe's 4th of July
Yeah.
firework
Yeah.
spectacular.
Maybe we should do like a 45-minute episode where Joe just DJs his 4th
Oh,
of July
wow.
music.
Oh, that's funny, guys.
And so then people
Funny.
really could play it with,
That'll be
on
fun.
their
Yeah,
on their
no, that'd be
evenings.
great.
That'll be
It'd
super
be really fun. And I don't know. Fine. I'm not gonna play it, but it's very good music, and I love it because it's got all of the the Captain America march
For me,
and
we're
the
gonna.
armed forces on parade. It's this kind of stuff.
It is this kind of stuff.
Company beep. Hup.
What? That's
yeah,
football.
Yeah.
No, Company B. No, that's Army.
You said hut.
No. Hup.
I don't think you're supposed
Okay.
to salute unless you actually
Guys,
serve.
it's been great serving with you on this Brotherly Love Pod.
You don't even. That's a terrible salute, dude.
Yes. Happy birthday, America.
Wow.
So anyway, and you can't tell me that listening to the America Patrol.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like
Come
this one.
on, this is great.
Yeah.
It's
I mean-
great. Yeah. Leave this here for a second. It's great, but imagine 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's true.
Where you're trying to have
The whole
conversations
4th of July party.
and the volume is up to the max.
the best part is that I had
talking really loud over it
the best part is
What'd you say, Andy?
I had a 4th of July party one year, and I had music on, and Joe comes to the party, and all of a sudden it turns into this.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. Listen, guys.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. Look how happy he is with the Yankee Doodle Dandy. Genuine enthusiasm.
Riding on his pony, dun, 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 and called it macaroni. That's
Then
not
a
hilarious.
cannonball
Yankee
just
Doodle Dandy.
takes out
Anyway,
Yankee Doodle.
it is great. And look at the vibe now without that music. It's boring as hell in here with you
Peaceful.
guys.
Yeah.
No, it's horrible.
Peaceful.
This is the worst. I don't even want
Nice.
to be here. I want to be out celebrating my country instead of in here with you two nimrods.
Yeah.
Shall we duel?
Andy, did you bring the fireworks?
I got plenty of fireworks. man.
Good.
So weird, Ed. I got plenty of fireworks. I mean, what does that even mean?
It just cuts. Now we just cut to a clip from
Flashbangs.
True Lies when they're firing the AKs in the sky.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Another great movie. By the way, you can't find True Lies anywhere.
What?
I can't rent it.
Really?
No.
You have to buy it.
No, I can't buy it.
You can.
Really?
Look it up on Amazon. Look it up anywhere. You can't get it.
Luckily, I have it
Netflix,
on
no.
DVD.
Netflix? No.
Netflix.
Who has DVDs anymore?
I know. I was
these
gonna say you
days?
have a DVD.
Do you have a DVD player?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow, I haven't seen a DVD player in a while.
Andy's so old school. Everybody loves Andy.
I have a
yeah,
DVD
no,
collection.
yeah.
Look at him. He's so retro. He's so
Oh,
nostalgic.
really? And you got a DVD collection? Yeah, well, I got a Laserdisc collection.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, I have a VHS
That's the difference.
collection.
Yeah.
Those are
Neither
awesome.
do you.
Yep.
No, I don't.
I really do have a DVD collection.
Okay, fun.
What do you do with it? What do you do
It
with
sits in a box in my garage.
What do you do up there? all
it? Yeah,
day
what do you
long?
do up there with your DVDs all day? God knows what you're doing in there. Ah, man. We used to
Yeah.
crush those DVDs.
Yeah, we did.
We had fun. I kept my box sets, like Star Wars, Indiana Jones,
So you have
Okay.
a small little DVD
Don Rickles,
collection as
Mr.
well.
Warmth.
What?
Don Rickles had a series called Mr. Warmth.
Really?
And dude, if you ever want to laugh, I mean, he is the greatest insult comedy genius of all time, in my
Mhm.
opinion. You know, but he was great, and he would just riff. I mean, he would just riff off the audience. It was brilliant.
Hey, I got a 4th of July memory for you guys.
Okay.
New York,
Oh man.
On the
What
water.
Are we gonna say? Yeah.
the first year
Yep.
when they brought out the 2 barges.
Yes.
Man, that was incredible.
Macy's 4th of July fireworks. Spectacular.
Wow.
It was
Oh,
unbelievable. We were
my
there with
goodness.
Aunt Diane
Yep.
and Uncle Malcolm.
Yep.
And they had pulled their boat around. Remember?
Oh my gosh, that's
Uh-huh.
right. That was incredible.
Yeah,
That was-
dude.
What a
Was it
what
the
a-
Panda? What was their boat called?
I don't know what the boat
Something
was
like
called.
that. I think it was called the Panda.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know what it was called, but man, that was
We'll have to ask Mom.
incredible.
That's the Rolex you were dreaming about.
Oh yeah, I do like the
Is
Panda
there a
Rolex.
Panda
Of
Rolex?
course there is.
Yeah.
Black ceramic dial, white face.
Really?
Sick.
It's a Daytona.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Hmm.
Yes.
So a
Not-
Daytona is a panda?
A Daytona is a Panda. No,
No.
well, it's a Daytona is the style. The
Yeah.
Panda is the
Mm,
color
yeah.
combination.
Oh, interesting.
Black dial, white face.
Wow.
Right?
Yes, black ceramic dial. Beautiful.
Hmm.
It's a beaut clock. It's a beaut.
It's a
No, but you're right. That was so cool.
That was
so
really
cool.
cool.
We had that. I mean, there's something really special about East Coast 4th
Yeah.
of July. You know, there's so much history in the East Coast,
Mhm.
so you really feel the American spirit in a lot of those. You know, a lot of those original towns: Boston, New York, Chicago. You feel it.
Yep, Philly.
Philly.
Yeah.
I mean, the history. Look, the patriotic history we have in Philly is amazing.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
I mean,
Benjamin
oh
Franklin.
my gosh, Betsy Ross,
the signing
right.
of the
The
Declaration of
first-
Independence.
dude.
First White House.
The
Yes.
first White House.
I mean,
The
the
Liberty
original
Bell.
Capitol.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's awesome.
just,
it's awesome.
Steeped in
Rocky.
history. Rocky.
Yeah.
Balboa.
Balboa.
Yep.
Yeah. How you doing? Remember when we ran into Stallone in the elevator?
Yeah.
And Mom was with us, and I think Mom went to the same high school he went to.
Yeah.
They were years apart, obviously.
Yeah.
He's older than our mother, but it was so funny because he was staring there, and he's with his suit.
Lincoln High, maybe?
Lincoln, I think it might have been, and Mom being the chatterbox she leans over and she goes, "We went to high school together," and he was like, "You went to high school at Lincoln High?" And she was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "No, you didn't."
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll never gonna know you didn't.
No,
It was like-
It's so cool.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's so good.
Yeah.
How does somebody talk like
I
that?
don't know, but he did.
I
How
don't
does
know.
somebody become that iconic with that voice?
Incredible.
I mean, it's just so
Incredible.
wild.
I know.
It's wild. Anyway, that was a cool moment. Mom was like, "Of course they went after you." He's like, "Of course." It was
Yeah.
great. It was so good.
Yeah.
He was great. He had those crocodile shoes.
Yeah.
Those super high polished crocodile
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
He was out of Goodfellas.
He had a blue sports coat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like literally out of Goodfellas.
Yeah, he even did the like the shoulder neck
yeah,
adjust.
this thing. This
No,
thing. No,
no,
you
you-
didn't. No, you didn't. Mm-mm-mm.
So
Yeah,
cool.
like a rooster.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. But you're right, Matt. I remember, dude. You remember? First of all, there is something very beautiful about going. There's something very nostalgic about going to see fireworks,
Mhm.
cooking out.
Yeah.
Remember with me and Pop?
Oh,
we
my
get the family
God.
together, we used to do the
Best.
corn on the cob and the hot
best.
dogs and the hamburgers. And remember
my
the sliced
gosh.
watermelon? Pop would always
Yeah.
slice the watermelon so good. And I mean, it just
those East Coast, like those outdoor parks.
Yes.
You hear the cicadas. You got the humidity.
Dude, there's something really.
Very, very well nostalgic for us. That's for sure.
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. I still love seeing people go out to those places and do those kind of things, even in this digital age, because I feel like it really just gets us away from these creepy things that just are, these appendages, the digital appendages that we can't seem to escape ever.
We're cyborgs.
I know. I make it a point now. I don't look at my phone for the first 30, 40 minutes that I'm up.
So I hear that's actually a really good thing.
I do not do it. And I'll tell you something.
I grab it.
I'll tell you something. It's
Check
the greatest
news.
thing. I don't do anything.
Check the weather.
I don't do anything. I have my breakfast first.
Check the stock market.
I enjoy my kids first.
Smart.
I don't say anything.
That's
I really
smart.
do not check it for 40 minutes.
That's what you're supposed to do.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
What? What's Andy? You're checking your phone.
I'm checking I'm just going through. I thought it would be fun to figure out some interesting little 4th of July facts. That maybe
Okay,
not
do it.
everybody was.
Thanks, and
Hold on a minute.
Because you
Good
guys
job.
are so boring.
Hold
I
on a
thought I
minute.
might save.
Would you guys like a little?
What? Is this Sting? What?
Go ahead, Andy. Tell us about the facts.
This is not.
Oh my gosh.
All right. How about this one?
Wait. What? I'm so thrown.
Tell us
Okay.
about the facts, Andy, to the American dream.
I'm back in. The first public 4th of July event
Okay.
at the White House took place in.
No idea.
Guess.
1981.
Oh my god.
Joe loves the
Will
80s.
Ferrell, like
Everything is the
such
80s.
a Will Ferrell. I know this. 1987. No.
There is a 1 in there.
Oh,
1894.
Okay, so 1801.
1881.
I was way off. Samsonite.
Thomas
I
Jefferson.
was way off.
Thomas Jefferson was president,
Okay.
according to the White House, and it was a fun-filled day with music, food, and even horse racing.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, who designed the American flag?
Betsy Ross.
Yes.
It says Frances Hopkins.
Maybe it was. Maybe
She
Betsy
sewed
Ross
it.
sewed it.
Remember we went to her house?
Yeah.
That's also
And had tea with her?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wasn't her, bro.
Oh.
She sewed it.
Yeah,
She made
Yeah,
the first
you're right,
American
you're
flag.
right, you're right,
Um,
you're right, yeah.
When the Revolutionary War broke out in what year?
Ooh.
Oh, come on, you delinquents.
1770.
75.
Yeah, okay, thank God you knew that. Few colonists.
Yeah. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
He did Something Happened on the Way to Heaven.
No, few
And
colonists.
he was in a band called Genesis. Checkmate. Joe, we're talking.
It was
Boom. I can feel it calling in the air tonight.
Oh,
no.
few colonists wanted complete independence from Great Britain. So it was wild that we actually were able to do it. All right, so Dwight D. Eisenhower added "Under God" to the Pledge of Allegiance.
Nice. Thank you, Dwight.
That change happened in 1954.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Eisenhower. That's when he was president. He was great. He was a great, World War II
But
general.
I thought that would have come into play much earlier on.
Nope.
Because from what my understanding is that America was actually formed for a religious prosecution.
It was.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it the Protestants who didn't want to break away from the Catholic Church?
Yes. I think his campaign, Eisenhower, was "I like Ike," right?
Okay.
And "Be like Ike." And
No, that's Be Like Mike.
Hold on.
That's Michael
Wait
Jordan.
a minute. So when they did that later, they were inspired by "I like Ike" to "Be like Mike."
I like to be like Mike better.
Oh, me too.
And then
Sometimes
resulted
I try.
in the candy, Mike and Ike.
Oh my god.
They combined both the president and
Michael
the greatest
Jordan.
basketball player of all time.
Oh my gosh.
A win-win.
It's a fact.
It's a
fact.
win-win.
It's for Michael Jordan and Dwight D. Eisenhower.
All right.
Everybody knows that.
Fagel.
You know the old fagels.
Oh my
The
gosh.
fagels, which are fried bagels. And we love them, and our dads made them all the time. The fagels.
This
Oh my
smoothie was
God.
really.
What do you have in that smoothie, Andy?
taking
What
over
have you
my
been doing
mouth.
in between? Andy goes, he takes these breaks,
A
he comes back and he
little
can't talk.
tequila?
I know. He'll be deaf. If you say
Tony
tequila,
Tony Horton Power Life supplement and a little tequila, a little
scotch, a little
agave,
medicine to keep the old body moving.
squirt.
I like scotch.
Scotch.
He does the smoothie and he's like, glug, 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 glug.
I know. And then it's smoothie.
little protein powder and Jameson. All right. Federal regulations specify that American flag can only be flown from sunrise to sunset.
It's true.
So what? They take it down at night?
Absolutely.
Every night, you
Haven't
have
you
to.
noticed that?
Yes.
Do they take them down every night?
Every night.
Every night.
Yeah,
Come
you have to.
on.
Bro,
Yes.
come on, man. You have to.
Really?
Yeah, man.
And technically you're not supposed to wear American flags either. But I think that's the
Andy?
actual flag itself.
You-
What do I have?
You have
Smoothie?
smoothie all over your face.
Oh, that's a chia seed. Saving that for
Ew.
later.
Ew. Amanda. Ew.
Yeah.
Julie. Ew. Zena. Ew. That's one of my that's the funniest sketches.
There's
I've
always a
ever
ball
seen.
game on the 4th of July.
Really?
So if you're looking for something to do, catch a ball game.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Baseball?
Yes.
America's pastime?
America's
Oh,
favorite
gosh, this is
pastime.
fun. The
By the way, the Phillies, crushing it. You know that, right? Crushing
Why
it,
do you think
dude.
I got this bad boy on
I know,
today?
the
I know.
population of the U.S. in 1776 was...
What?
1,300.
Joe,
We were a very small little baby nation. We were a 6-month-old baby nation at this point. No one was here yet.
2.5 million compared to like 340 million today.
Oh, my goodness.
Pretty crazy
well, let's put it
stuff.
in this perspective, okay? I think there were more people in the San Fernando Valley where we are right now.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
The youngest
yeah.
signer of the Declaration of Independence was 26 years old.
Wow.
Was that Thomas
It was Edward
Calvin?
Rutledge, who was the founding father and former governor of Southern Carolina.
I met a
I
guy
didn't know
named
that.
Rutledge once. That was his
Rutledge?
first name.
I bet
Yeah.
he got it because of this
Maybe
guy.
he did. But I remember finding it.
20? Did you say 20? What?
26.
Wow.
I remember finding it
What a
funny though, because I
young
was like,
dude.
"Hey, I'm Joe." He's like,
Jeez.
"How are you, Rutledge?" And I remember going, "Wow,
Rutledge.
that's a strong name. It's
Jeez.
a very strong
Did
name."
you give him a nice quill pen?
I did.
So I'm
Perhaps you
conflicted about this here, guys,
Okay.
because honestly, I do like...
I like the shirt. I don't think you should be conflicted.
Yeah.
It's not a true American flag. That's why I'm wearing it. If it
And I
was,
like the
I
hat.
wouldn't be wearing it.
I know.
And there is no flag on the hat.
There's a flag in my heart, though,
Fireworks.
because I'm an American.
100 and I bleed red, white, and blue.
Right.
I really do.
Look at this.
oh
my God.
Yeah, fireworks are terrible
They
for
are.
the environment, and
They
they're
are.
terrible for wildlife. I do like. I mean,
But damn, they look good, don't they,
they're
boys?
done. They look good. And when you close your eyes, it sounds like
Worse.
war.
Yeah.
Birds really get messed up.
Yeah.
Really get messed
And
up.
it's really so it's conflicting.
conflicting.
I wish that they didn't. I wish it was, now, I mean, the future of fireworks, and they've already started to implement them, are
Drones.
drone shows. And they actually are
Yeah, they're
spectacular.
super cool, dude.
So we'll
Right.
see more
No,
of that.
you'd be shocked.
They don't make any noise, though.
No,
That's
the
okay.
point.
Ew.
No,
Oh,
Joe,
come
we don't
on,
want
Joe.
bang,
We don't
boom.
want-
And we got your soundtrack
War
to provide us
sounds.
enough noise.
Yeah.
I got another soundtrack
Thanks.
for you.
600 million in firework imports to the U.S. each year for 4th of July. That's how
Wow.
much.
$600 million?
That's how much that
Wow.
industry profits for that one day.
Wow.
Be like Mike, man. I can't stop thinking about that now. You remember that commercial?
Oh,
Sometimes I try.
There's just no
Michael
question.
Jordan. I don't want to go on a tangent, but Michael
he is an
Jordan's-
American treasure.
He is.
No, he is
We
Michael-
are going to
the
devote.
GOAT by far, guys.
Michael
by far.
Michael
There's
Jordan's
no comparison.
impact on the world.
We're
Yes,
talking about America
of
on 4th of
basketball.
July. How
He
the
is-
heck did we
his
get?
This is very
impact-
American.
He is. His spirit. His
Yeah.
spirit. Fighting spirit.
Absolutely, man.
His impact on basketball.
Oh,
His legacy of basketball shoes and wearing
Oh,
them
yeah.
for fashion. Nobody does that.
No.
You think people are popping on LeBron shoes to put on with some jeans?
you went there, Joe.
I did, dude.
Oh,
No thanks, man.
Oh, you
No
did
thanks. Yeah, yeah.
No, you did
I'll tell you what LeBron is good at, though. He's good at faking that somebody hurt him on the court.
No, you did
Oh, he rolls and he rubs his head.
Oh, well, no, I gotta be honest.
Oh.
That's just the way the league is.
I know.
It constantly bothers me because I thought that for sure that was never going to spread
I know.
to the NBA like it has been in
Yeah.
football. I mean soccer, but
Yeah,
football
of course.
worldwide.
I know.
You know how they whenever those guys
Started
get
with Tim Duncan. Remember Tim Duncan on the Spurs? Biggest complainer on the planet,
Oh,
this
no, I
guy.
remember that.
Oh, he was like 7'9" tall. You touch the guy. Oh, he
the
was
best
down
part
in the-
is these guys literally hit the ground like as if they've been shot in the back. They roll
Oh, I know,
around,
I know.
and then this is how you know. 4 seconds later,
know, they're playing.
super slamming it.
I know.
And you're like, okay,
I
well,
know.
you couldn't possibly be
that hurt.
that hurt.
I know,
Come
I
on,
know,
guys.
No, like I said, man. Like I said.
come on, man.
You knew the game was over
Barkley.
if they were close.
Come on, man.
Well, now, come on, man. Come on.
Charles Barkley.
Can't be ridiculous.
He was cool. He was always cool to us
Barkley's great.
because he knew we were from Philly. Remember
Yep,
when we used to go to
yep,
the games?
yep.
Stuff. We went over to his house for a barbecue once.
We did.
That
We
was
did.
so cool.
Yeah, dude. CB4, man.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to talk about the siege of Yorktown, and you're talking about Charles Barkley.
we're talking about Michael
Yeah.
Jordan, bro.
Talking
Let
about
me
Michael
tell you
Jordan.
something. Any day is an opportunity to talk about Michael Jordan.
Absolutely is.
All right? The greatest basketball player of all time by far.
By far.
I don't care about years.
No.
I don't care about how many years LeBron.
No.
What he's doing at his age is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Not to take anything
I don't
away.
take anything away. He's incredible at his age, be
Padding
able to
the
put up 25
stats.
points. Yes, but at the end of the day, the winner.
Oh yeah, there's no comparison. The
He's
whole
Michael
league,
Jordan.
the whole league used to fear Michael Jordan.
Nobody fears LeBron.
No.
They respect him,
They
sort
respect
of, but
him,
they don't fear him.
You know what? I got to add to this. The Star-Spangled Banner became the national anthem in year 1931.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see?
Wow.
Should we?
We will later. I have a lot of allergies right now, so I don't really want to sing too much. Plus, you got to start real low.
Right, because you go so high at the end.
Real low, dude. When I sang it live, remember when I sang at the NBA All-Star game?
Can you see
By
the
dawn's
dawn's
early
Well, let's do the Harry Belafonte version. It was so proudly beheld
at the twilight's
You
last
guys are messing up my
gleam,
Harry Belafonte version.
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave. Oh yeah, the home of the brave.
Thanks for sitting through that with us, guys.
We were just kidding, and we can edit that all out because it was probably terrible, and I don't have a
It
voice.
was. There have been 27 different official flag versions. The last
Really?
edition was Hawaii's star when it was
Oh.
added in the year 1959.
Nice.
Wait, were they not a part of the
Correct.
United States until
Correct.
then?
They
No.
weren't part of the flag.
Yeah.
They were part of the flag.
You're not really part of the
Well,
United
'cause
States until your star is on the flag.
1949.
What's that?
You know what that is?
Pearl Harbor?
Dad was born?
That wasn't 49.
Well, 3 or 4, right?
What?
Pearl
Why
Harbor?
don't you keep going? Throw a few more
1942.
years out.
42?
Yeah.
That's
No,
all right.
1944.
44,
Wait,
that's what I thought.
no. Jeez. Come on, man. Pearl Harbor was November. Oh my god.
41, bro.
41.
It started.
Of course.
come on,
41,
guys.
Yeah,
Jeez.
1941. Of course
My
it was.
Lord.
Of course it was. Of course.
I think we need
So,
to.
my
We need
point
to
is,
spend
already-
a little more time with American history on
Actually,
this
everybody
pod.
does.
It was
No,
already-
it's a December 7th, 1941.
There
Is
you
Pearl
go.
Harbor. Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, the day will live in infamy. How could you possibly?
Infamy, you idiot. Not
Infamy.
infamous. That's a movie.
Oh my
Infamous.
God.
Yeah.
Infamous?
It's this
yeah, it's so
smoothie.
famous that it's
They-
actually
Guys,
infamous.
that day will live in infancy.
Intimacy. That day will live in intimacy. What? Yeah. Honestly, the
They were
smoothies.
living intimacy. It's a
making
very
me-
intimate moment that day.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. Remember when we, it was awesome. We took Pop to Pearl
Oh,
Harbor. Yeah, it was awesome. Got the etching on the monument there of our
I didn't
of
know
our
this.
great late uncle.
That the American flag's traditional triangle fold
Yeah.
is meant to evoke a three-cornered hat, like the old school.
Wow,
That's
cool.
why they fold the flag that way.
Cool. Interesting. Have you ever seen? Is it the Marines that do that? Like where they
Yes,
fold it?
the
It's
tuck.
So the style was
So
famously
cool.
worn by George Washington
Oh.
Yes, it was.
during the Revolutionary War.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why they fold the flag
Of course,
like that.
I know that hat.
Honestly, that is the most interesting fact that I brought up so far. I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
And I know quite a few things,
Oh, God.
especially about American
I
history.
didn't know that, and I basically know everything.
Gosh.
Who's the main
Andy's
author?
so dreamy.
Main author of
He knows everything
Main-
about everything.
main author of the Declaration of Independence.
Yep.
Go.
Washington.
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
No, come on, guys. This is like grade
Andy's
school
reading
question.
it, so let's just let him answer.
Okay,
Honestly,
go,
I don't
Andy.
feel it.
Go,
I don't
Mr.
wanna do it.
Andy.
Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. Everybody
Of course.
knows
Oh
that.
yeah. I
That's
don't
one
know. What was the question?
I don't even know what the
Don't
question
worry about
was.
it, Matt.
All you need to know is the answer was Thomas Jefferson.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. What else, Andy? What other brain busters you got for us?
The Treaty of Paris is what officially ended the American Revolution.
Yes.
Yes.
That's when we got the lady of the Nile.
Lady Antebellum.
What
What?
was
No. Lady Liberty?
Yeah.
Statue
Wow.
of Liberty?
Betsy
Yes.
Ross and Paul Revere shared a birthday.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
John Hancock was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence.
That's why they asked for your Hancock when you.
I mean, it makes sense now that I just.
Your Hancock? What the hell are you guys talking? What a weird word. Hancock.
Oh wow!
What?
This is so.
They had a movie named Hancock. Remember Will Smith?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is so.
But he was like a superhero.
Ironic
like that,
Yeah.
that Independence Day should actually be celebrated on July 2nd because that is actually when Congress voted for independence from Great Britain.
So what's up with the?
It's just Congress, man. You know, they added a few days.
Took a couple of days, filibusters.
Exactly.
You know what?
Yeah.
Lobbyists got involved. What, Joe? I don't think you're being accurate at all. You're just throwing out like weird government terms. You know, they had to get the deal. They had to get the deal done. Had to get the House of Representatives to come on board. Took a couple of days.
Throw it around.
You know, that to get back in session.
There wasn't even. That wasn't even. The House really was. It got caught up in the bill.
Caught up in a lot of
got
litigations. There was hearings and perjury. What, Joe?
Mr. Smith went to Washington and finally settled it.
Mr. Mr. Smith.
What? They announced at the State of the Union.
We're just throwing out these weird, terms, government terms. I love it.
Right there at the old Capitol.
Oh, this is right, and this will bring it full circle. And we'll end the factoids right here with the Pennsylvania Evening Post was the first newspaper to print the Declaration.
Cool. Pennsylvania Evening Post. So cool, man.
Good old PA.
Yeah, buddy.
That's pretty cool.
In his house.
Yep.
It is pretty cool. It really is,
whoa.
What?
I was going to end the facts, but this one's just so interesting.
This one I got to keep going.
3 presidents who signed the Declaration of Independence died on July 4th.
What?
Wow.
John Adams, Thomas Jefferson,
Weird.
and James Monroe.
Wow.
All died on July 4th.
It's kind of creepy.
Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th?
Yeah, that's very, very creepy.
Wow.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
Creeping me out right now.
That's actually
On
crazy.
the 50th anniversary of the country's independence.
No.
Both John Adams
What?
and Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826. Isn't that interesting?
Talk about living in a simulation.
The Liberty Bell rings 13 times every Independence Day to honor the 13 original
colonies.
states.
Yeah.
States.
States, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
That's really cool.
This is great.
It is really great. Where are you finding all these facts?
The very first 4th of July fireworks took place in Philadelphia in 1777.
Yeah, buddy.
Philly,
Philly.
Philly.
Man.
Yeah, it is, but it's the way it's the way it's got to go.
I don't like drone shows, quiet cars, taking out all my noise pollution. I like that stuff. I like a bunch of noise.
I can't.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Although that is one of the there's
on,
something
we used to go to New
soothing
York?
about staying in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And even at 4:00 in the morning, you just got all this.
It's a different feeling though.
traffic.
But when you're there, it's you can expect it. When you lay down, you hear.
I love it.
It reminds me of my
it.
childhood so much
Me
because I
too.
spent
Yeah,
so
me
much time
too.
in the city.
Like, that was so cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to do away with that.
Well,
These weird little silent cars.
I mean, that's
weird,
it. It's like the Jeffersons.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Meet George Jetson. I mean, it's just, hey, Maj, going to work. Dog.
Yeah. Very much.
The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were both signed in Philadelphia. Philly's
Dude, everything was done in Philadelphia because that was the capital for a long time.
that was the place to be.
oh boy, this is
I love how they moved the capital not even a state now. It's just a district.
This is
of
interesting.
Columbia.
This
It's not even a...
Strange.
this is really
Very
interesting
strange.
because
Is
this
it?
didn't happen. Thomas Jefferson believed
All Saints is coming out with a brand new line of T-shirts. Andy, what are you reading?
All Saints has a new jacket
Look
on
at this.
sale. They actually
Whoa,
do.
They're going colors.
They have a sale right now.
Do they really?
It's brutal.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's
the 4th of July weekend sale.
Thomas Jefferson believed that a new constitution should be written every 19 years.
Wow.
He was
Really?
quoted. He was quoted saying that. Yeah. That's a fact.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow. Maybe we should bury that a little.
Can we snippy that out of the
That's
show?
an interesting one.
Yeah, that is. Wow.
I mean, it would make
interesting.
sense because things do change. Anyway,
Things do change.
but
Things
the
do change.
foundations
And you know what, Andy?
remain
You
the
got to
same.
make that change. Because I'm going to make a change for once in my life.
That's right.
And you know what's going to feel real good? Might even make a difference.
Yep.
Gotta make things right.
You got to make things right.
Yeah.
As I turn up the collar when I'm wearing my shirt. So my favorite coat,
Your winter coat.
winter coat.
I'm trying to think memorable 4th of July.
What do you mean? We had so many of
I
them.
know. I was in Hawaii for 4th of July. That was really cool.
we did.
Yes. Wait a minute. We went summer vacations
yeah.
all the time. Remember Bubba
Yeah.
Gumps?
Oh.
We'd watch in Lahaina.
To be honest,
Lahaina's
that
gone,
was those were
Can you
very
believe
special.
that Lahaina is gone?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's really weird.
It's so strange to think about that.
Yeah, that was so much of our childhood.
Times are changing.
I had carved my initials in the banyan tree
Wow.
back in like
which is highly
early
illegal.
90s.
Yeah.
Highly illegal.
No, it's not. No, first of all, no, it's not.
They did it one of the roofs.
By the way,
Nobody
I
knows.
could barely find a place to do it.
Right.
But I remember I took a picture
Awesome.
to be able to mark where I did that.
That's
And
awesome.
It's gone, man.
The
Oedipus.
and-
What? It's a weird animal thing. I took a picture of Oedipus.
Matt does that.
Yeah.
In
Just
fact,
letting everybody know this is
hold on.
Matt's
I
spot.
sit on a curb, out, like in this little brick
I know,
wall.
he does it all the
Oh, wait,
time.
and I feed my squirrels in the backyard, and I'm smelling my squirrels in this like wet patch. I'm like, what the heck? I smell piss, and I knew it was Matt, and I go, Matt, you peed where I feed my squirrels. He's like, and I've been in this house for 20 years. I'm like, that doesn't mean you could piss all over the place. What kind of heathen are you?
Well, you just discredited yourself because you said piss all over the place. I said that's the same spot.
Oh, God.
I've been pissing for 20 years.
I've been
There's only one spot on the yard that if I have
That's
to
not
pee
true.
outside, I'll pee
That's
at.
not true because I've seen you pee elsewhere.
Where?
Front yard.
That's true. There's one spot.
Yeah,
in the front
see,
yard that's
he
right.
has different spots in
There's
different
two
parts of the yard.
spots, One
Bottom
spot in the
line,
front.
I said,
one
Matt,
spot in
you
the back.
know I sit there and feed my squirrels. Can you pee? Like, just go on the other side
You guys are really
of where I
gross.
feed the
You
squirrels.
guys are really interesting.
Because it's like, you know,
The two of you guys. You feeding squirrels, you taking pisses outside.
gosh,
What's the matter with you guys?
might
It's good for the garden, bro.
Is it?
Ulysses.
Yes.
Ulysses. Actually, I don't know. I haven't really caught anybody up, but this will be a little. If you follow Instagram or any social media or stuff, you know that I rescued a squirrel and we had him for a long time, and then Matt built him an epic home outside. And a little update is that we've released him officially.
No.
So he comes
He's
and
gone.
goes as he pleases. And I
Yeah,
saw
he
him
comes-
this morning.
yeah.
I fed him this morning. He
Yeah, he
came
comes
and
and
jumped on
goes,
my
yeah.
lap. He's the only wild squirrel that eats apples and will come sit on me.
Yeah.
The other ones like are real skittish and
They're
they'll
real
like
skinny,
climb
so
on your
you know
feet.
because they're like.
But if you give them a nut, they'll take the nut and they'll leave. But Yuli will actually. I mean, I know it's him too because his coat is cleaner. He's also got a little. He's like more spinal. I don't know, but maybe he just didn't develop the same way as the other squirrels. But he looks different.
Really?
Yeah, but he
looks
lives
a
in the
little
tree
different.
over there.
Really?
Yeah.
The funny thing is that now because all the wild squirrels now come down as well, early morning, really early, first sunbreak, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen making breakfast, and this one squirrel comes up now to the
Yeah.
back door and the glass French door,
Okay.
and we'll tap and looks in. I'm kid you not, it had bedhead.
Yeah.
No.
He's here, like he's just woken up.
Oh my God.
They
And
do.
sure enough, look at his tap, and he goes. And
Right.
he yawns. It's got this hair going in all these different directions. I'm like, you clearly just woke up, Mr. Squirrel.
Oh, I gotta go get some breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. No, it hears you.
Wonder if that buffet's out
No,
there.
it hears me.
Yeah.
So they have got a nest now right
Yeah.
above the kitchen. You know how we've got those jasmine vines?
Yeah.
There's a nest. You know how there's that little garden window?
Yes.
Well, there's a little now roof there with the vine that's grown over and it has like an overhang. And now the squirrels have built a nest in there. The reason why I know it, because I see them take their nuts and I hear them chewing their nuts up in there at all hours, even at night now. I'm like, oh, they've got a nest up in there now. Yeah. So he heard me. He heard me.
Yeah.
And I woke him up, obviously. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, I might as well get a few nuts.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm such a sucker. I can't help but feed them. They're so cute.
I love
dude.
squirrels, dude.
They're so
I
cute.
love 'em.
dude.
Yeah, but the bedhead,
Oh,
that
so
my
was
adorable.
gosh.
Yeah. There's three.
really cute.
There's three females. There's like legit. There's so Sheila E's the big pregnant one, and then Gwen Stefani's
Sheila
the,
E.
Yeah, the Gwen Stefani's the
She's
flirt,
pregnant again, huh?
and then Marky Mark is the big male with mange, and then
Marky Mark.
Ulysses is my squirrel.
Why did you name one Marky Mark, man?
He's got mange.
Okay. Yo, it's about that time. Break forth the nuts and kind. I'm going to get mine, so get yours. I want to see this nuts pouring out my... Yeah, come on, baby. Can you feel it? I can too. Come on. Tell me. So Ulysses S. Grant. Yuli.
Yuli.
All right. And Carmen Electra.
No, then there's Elvis, but he's big.
She's always lighting up the party, that one.
That's all there. That's all. There's Gwen, Sheila E, Marky Mark, Elvis, Ulysses.
Okay.
I think that's probably all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I think there's 5.
There might be one more female, but I haven't really named her yet.
Okay.
I only know of 5.
Wow.
God, they're fun. My favorite is you go out on the porch and I'll hear on the roof
Oh, yeah.
all the skitter. But the best thing is then I'll look and they'll be leaning over
Yeah.
the roof, looking at me like just their heads.
Yeah.
And then we make eye contact, and then I just fall and I fall in
They
love.
come down the big
My
tree.
eyes adore you. Though you're just a little squirrel.
They stand with their little hands.
They are, oh, I love
and
when
then they take their little.
You know, it's so funny. It's so funny now. The irony.
They have like
of it.
weird mites and stuff. Or are they pretty?
Yeah.
Cool.
They do.
birds.
I'm sure they have fleas.
No, they have fleas and
Really?
mites
Yeah.
and lice, little lice. But you just have to be careful.
But you have
I
to
know what to look
understand
for.
it. Just like everything else, you know, squirrels are pretty hygienic. They do
Very,
clean themselves.
very
They
clean.
keep themselves very clean. So maybe a 6 squirrel would have more of this type of stuff that you're
Yes.
talking about. An older one. It really depends on the squirrel itself. A lot of them aren't just covered in this
No.
stuff. They're not.
When I had Yuli, I would comb him with a flea comb, and it took me honestly, it took me probably 2 hours. I literally sat there for 2 hours with a flea comb, and I pulled off 2 big ass fleas.
But that's it. Out of
But
all
that's
that
it.
time combing through them.
But I saw them, like when I would hold him and feed him and stuff.
Yeah, you'd see 'em.
His coat would move like underneath like a serpent in Beetlejuice or
Ew.
something. You were like, what the heck? So I got a
You gotta
Shmee's
get 'em out.
flea comb, and I
Oh, come
for
on, man.
hours. And let me tell you
Come on,
something. It is
man.
really difficult to get a squirrel to sit there for 2 hours and
Yeah.
comb it with a flea comb.
It is.
It is
difficult.
really hard.
Wow.
It's so funny that we have all these squirrels now because I had a friend whose father from Australia, all he wanted to do when he came here was see squirrels.
really.
And for some reason, I could not find the poor guy any squirrels.
Whoa,
was a long time
They
ago.
don't have squirrels in Australia?
No.
Oh, really?
No, they don't have squirrels.
We
in
just
Australia.
got gators, crocs.
Yeah, not gators, but
Right, yeah,
Crocs,
Florida
yeah.
gators.
It's
Yeah,
all-
we just
it's
got
all water crocs.
crocodiles.
they've got they've got marsupials, so they have,
They got their soup people over there?
marsupials.
Oh, I like it. They
So
love
they don't
French
have
onion. I
squirrels.
don't know why. They love it. They love soup. Split pea. They love
Anyway, so it's so ironic now because literally we've got squirrels that
Veggie
come up to our
minestrone.
doors all day, every day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I went searching and I couldn't find this guy any squirrels for like a week.
Wow.
Couldn't find any squirrels.
They
Why
really-
not?
It was a wrong time of year.
You
They
know
were-
what I like?
we've
I
been
like
winter.
I like the ground squirrels.
I love
they're
ground
cool.
squirrels.
They're so cute.
They're really cool.
They look like kind
Love
of cross
ground
between like a
squirrels.
gopher
Yes,
and a
they do.
squirrel.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one pet on social media? It's named Poppy. Whenever he goes Poppy, the squirrel goes.
No.
Yeah.
No. I've
gr-
seen
the
that
ground
dog.
squirrel?
That
Puppy,
one.
yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that one mangy dog that's like
Oh gosh.
that mangy dog?
Oh
that-
yeah.
Oh god.
Have you seen one where they're holding it, trying to clip its nails, and it pulls its head out and goes.
Yes. Yeah.
And bites it. Oh my gosh.
Dogs are so
Wow.
funny, dude. They're so funny, man.
So funny,
awesome.
man.
That's awesome. Wow.
I mean, speaking of our French bulldog, Mr. Smee,
He's the greatest
Frenchies have literally taken over
He's
the
the
planet. I
best.
think.
thing on the planet.
Yeah.
interesting that they have because they're
They've taken over the
Yeah.
They are
planet.
honestly-
they're not as cuddly as you'd think.
No, they're
What?
not.
No,
They're not.
He's
as
very
You
cuddly.
know he lets you cuddle with him.
Yes,
but he's not cuddly.
No,
He's
it
not
depends on
cuddly.
the dog.
Jack. First of all,
Yeah.
Dakota.
our
Dakota
golden
was-
retrievers
Come
are
on.
really cuddly
Come on.
dogs.
Cody
Dakota-
slept on my head for a decade.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
no-
wanted and formed his body
Yeah,
to
No, he
you.
does
I mean,
that.
Shmee,
No,
He absolutely does
Shmee
that.
is a block. So you're just kind of basically
No.
laying around him.
No, if I sit down, he comes and pushes his butt right up against
Yes,
me.
he'll give you his
In fact,
ass.
in
Yes.
fact,
He
it
loves
before he
goes,
pushing his
farts
butt.
because
it
he's got no
goes,
butt
it
cheeks.
goes so
Yeah.
far that he will sometimes, if he's cold, he'll come up and start clawing me. And what he wants is he wants me, and I will sit down on the floor and he will sit on my lap.
Yeah, no, that's true.
No, he
But
does.
what Joe's talking about is the actual cuddling of like nuzzling into you.
When I'm in
Frenchies don't typically.
when I'm
do
in
that,
bed at
though.
night, he snuggles.
I know I've slept with me too, man. When you were out of town, I babysit him, but it's
Yeah, but
just
he doesn't
not,
like you when
He
you sleep
loves
with.
Matt.
No, he doesn't like to sleep with Matt. In the
He
mornings,
sleeps with him.
in the
He
mornings,
comes in the Matt's room all the time.
he
wants to
does
snuggle.
Yeah.
every morning. But
Every morning, it's the cutest thing ever.
because he
I
knows
love
I'm up and I gotta leave.
it. He comes in.
Yeah,
Oh
all
my
excited.
God.
he loves it. He wakes up to go see Matt in the morning.
Yeah,
That's
But he
awesome.
doesn't like anybody. Like he doesn't. He's very uncomfortable with other people in bed, especially specifically my bed.
yeah,
Like
specifically.
he doesn't. Like if
Andy's
Matt comes and sits on my bed,
Oh, forget about it.
he'll move. He'll
He
come.
hates it.
He doesn't like it.
Freaking hates
If,
it.
Really?
if mom and I watch a movie and she like she hangs out and will he lay in the bed or something, he won't. He doesn't
No,
like being around her.
I'm not kidding. There was one time where Shmee was asleep, snoring. I mean, deep sleep on
He's
Andy's
snoring
bed.
right now. Nobody can hear
Yeah,
him,
I
but
know.
he's snoring like
Should
a
we wake
deep-
him up?
Deep
No.
sleep on
Should we
Andy's
go
bed.
get them
with
for
his
the
little
last
hand
few
underneath
minutes?
underneath his chin like this.
Do it.
And I go down. I go to like eye level because he's on the bed. He's elevated.
Yeah, of
I
course.
get down at eye level, and I'm about 6 inches from his face, just staring at him because I think his face is just. You could stare at it for a while in my eyes anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at him, and he's sleeping, and all of a sudden he must have caught a smell, or I moved a little and he heard something, and he woke up, but he was so sleepy his eyes were all crossed,
Oh my God.
and then he found me, and he was like, "What are you doing? Why are you this close to me?" And like was pissed off.
That's so cute.
He doesn't like it when I'm near him on the bed.
No, he doesn't like it. No.
No.
He's
My-
pretty funny.
My
guy.
favorite is when he cuddles. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, Tiffany was a great cutter.
She was a great cuddler.
Too. She was a great.
They
cuddler.
all were. Honestly,
Yeah.
every dog I've ever had has been a cuddler.
Yeah.
Even Bear started to cuddle me.
Did he
Bear was
really?
super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he had his paw thing.
He was a killer.
Yeah.
Bear was a killer.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
Yeah.
He had swollen paws, and Matt was at it like his paws blew up, and I had to take him to the vet, and I had to pick up, and he's a big shepherd.
100 and something
He
pounds.
didn't. I mean, I don't think anybody picked him up besides Matt like that, especially at that point in his life.
Nobody did besides me. No.
So I had to scoop him up, and he went, and then like turned into this little.
Yeah, it's true.
And then for like 2
That's
weeks,
so funny.
I had to carry him everywhere,
Yeah.
and he got used to it.
Yeah.
Like he would rather me like carry
Yeah.
him out to pee.
You know the thing we did last night? I'd like to do it again.
Yeah.
I had this huge shepherd. I had to carry him into the vet, carry him out of the vet.
Oh,
I mean, it was
gosh.
insane,
Yeah,
dude.
once you got him up in the air, he reverted back to being a
He
puppy.
loved it.
Yeah, because I used to carry him everywhere, over my
He
shoulder.
turned into this
Yeah.
goofy little. It was great.
Yeah.
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 Uh,
He
What
a
was
great
what
dog.
specifically kind of German Shepherd was he? You said he was
a German shepherd.
A Czech. No, he wasn't.
Czech.
Not German at all. Czech border patrol dog. So
Right.
the difference is that
Yeah, that's right. I remember
don't
it
have
being
that,
not
like-
typical.
they don't have that real classic like dark tan and with the black haunches. They
No.
don't have that at all. They're more wolf colored, very natural. And the
Right.
reason that is that every fourth generation they would breed a wolf in for the bloodline, and also they're bigger and they're stockier,
Much bigger.
broader faces than a German Shepherd. German
Yeah,
Shepherd.
because German Shepherds actually are much more slight than you'd think.
Yes, very much. Yeah, and so they named them GSD dogs because there's just so many of them, and everybody just kind of calls them German Shepherd dogs. But to be honest, when you say a German Shepherd, you could be talking about 20 different breed of
Right,
dogs.
right.
They're not the same.
Yeah.
They don't even act the same. Most of them.
No. Look, there he
Oh,
is,
there's
Mr.
the
Shmee.
We couldn't have a 4th of July episode without the Shmoo.
Yep.
His nickname is Smooch because he gives the best smooches.
Oh,
there.
God, his breath
Smooch.
stinks so bad, man. You just make out with him. It's so weird, dude.
Yep. Smells like shrimp.
It's his breath.
Shrimp has been sitting on the dock for a while.
Sitting by the dock of the bay.
Watching the tide roll away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He just farted. Really? He just I squeezed him when I
Awesome.
sang and he just farted. He went,
Oh,
I
God.
heard it.
In your lap, dude, you're gonna
love
have
it.
you're gonna have
Get some
fart
farts.
vapor.
I
Ew.
love it.
Disgusting. Ew.
Mm,
He's
I
such
love
a
it.
stink ball, man.
I love him.
Like when
he's
he
got-
when he gets
He's
up,
got a bad tooth in the front.
it's rotting.
Yeah.
We gotta get the
gotta
dentist
get it
surgery.
removed.
We gotta get it removed. We will.
They
Look at
really
him.
are
You
cute.
have anything
though,
to
man.
say, Smee?
Not much.
Okay.
Nothing.
They are so cute, though, man.
Looks like something from that bar scene in Star Wars.
Yeah.
He is
You
less
know?
of a
Dun, 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 dun,
legitimately.
dun, dun.
I've grown because I've had dogs my whole life. I've been very fortunate to grow up with dogs. He is not a dog. He is a little creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, there he is.
There he goes.
Licking that crusty little nose.
Yeah.
Keeping that. It's like his nose is actually just a scab.
Kind
No.
of.
It's like a one scab.
Yeah.
No, it's just
It's
dry.
so crusty.
Yeah, they get really crusty.
Can't you put a little vitamin E on that
I
or
put
something?
coconut
Coconut
oil, and
oil
coconut
works.
oil is great.
But-
Even if he's got it's better than anything. If he's got if dogs have dandruff or dry ears, because sometimes allergies and stuff, especially Frenchies, a little bit of coconut oil does amazing for inflammation.
I don't know,
Something
man.
else,
You're
those
something else,
Frenchies,
man.
man.
When you start going into your Shmee voice.
Love him.
Oh, I love my little Shmee, Poogie, Poogie, Are you the one making all that little noise? Remember that Ben Affleck
Yeah.
in Something About Mary? Are you the one making
Wait,
all that
who'd you just say?
Not Ben Affleck. Ben
Stiller.
Stiller. What did I say? Ben Affleck?
Two very
Is
different
it
guys.
Ben Affleck or Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
I think.
All right. I'm sorry. He's been in the news a lot lately, so
I know.
his name keeps
Poor
popping
guy.
up. Poor guy. He just looks so miserable all the
He
time.
does kind of not.
I don't know
look
what's
happy.
going on. I hope everything's fine, but he looks miserable.
I hope he's happy.
Shmoo, what you
I think
want?
his resting face is miserable.
Maybe.
Might be what it is, because he
Yeah.
kind of like always says like that.
I don't think he really likes being out in public very much. I think he
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I happen to identify
Hey, man.
with
Did
that.
you guys
you know?
see this clip?
You do you, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I was talking about Ben Stiller and Something About
Yes.
Mary.
There was a few months ago. There was a clip of James Franco who resurfaced. They were
Wow.
like- they said, "Wow, James Franco's resurfaced as a war vet."
What?
He looks like he's wearing this.
But and then there you go. That's why people who are in the public eye
No, but he
don't
really, he kind of
necessarily
did
like,
look. He looked
What
ridiculous.
was he wearing?
I got to show you this picture, like a
Oh
giant,
my God, there's a cavalry outfit.
a
What-
giant baggy jacket with rhinestones and this sweatshirt, a trucker hat with these big bell-bottom jeans and these small little pointy boots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He looked terrible.
There's some interesting fashion stuff going on right now. I'll tell you that. sort of bringing back all the baggy, like the super, super baggy stuff. Everything's baggy. Everything's baggy. I'm never wearing it.
90s is back.
I'm never wearing it, dude.
Big time.
Never wearing it again. I wore it once. Hated the way I looked in it the first time. I'm never wearing it again. So.
In fact, that picture right behind you, Joe, is classic 90s attire.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
And I think that was 4th of July. Look at our clothes.
No, but the one over there is. Oh, it might have been.
Yeah.
Just because we're in red, white, and blue?
Yep.
No, Matt.
You were always wearing red, white, blue, Andy. Mom, remember I was wearing flag. She always put us in red, white, blue stuff.
Yeah, that's true. The Schmoofs has a 4th of July
Of course.
outfit.
He has his little bow tie.
You guys are kind of starting to.
He's got a bow tie?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are, honestly, the show is done. It's downhill. You guys are just talking amongst yourselves. Little schmoozy poozy. I mean, imagine these poor fans of ours that are listening going like, what's happening? They're in their car going, I wanted a break. And they're saying, you schmoozy? You want to be schmoozy? I mean, like someone comes into the car, they're like, what are you listening to? This podcast is the worst.
Schmoochy, schmoo.
Yeah. Schmooky, mooky, mookie, mookie, schmoozy, peasy. And they're like, and it's over. On to the next one. Gonna watch the Dax Shepard pod instead. This one done.
They don't have Smee.
They don't have Smee.
They need a show.
Where's Bateman? Get Jason Bateman out of here. He'll do it. Guys.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Celebrate responsibly.
Yep. And you know what? Honestly, like,
if you got fireworks and you're lighting them off, be very careful.
No, just spread the love around, you know?
Yeah.
Spread the
this
love.
The world needs more love. We need some
honestly,
unity.
we do. Honestly, and you know what? And you know what? Honestly, like, I know that, we are in a hyper judgy state right now as a world, right? Everybody's judging everybody. At the end of the day, really, and we have to be aware of the shortcomings and the negative things, but we really need to focus more on the positive things because there are more positive things that are going on than negative. That's why, the world is somewhat still together, right? I mean, if it was bad as everyone says it is, there'd be no world. I mean, it would literally not exist. So there are a lot of good people out there doing a lot of good things. And you know what? For the most part, we really do live in a beautiful country. I mean, everybody it can improve and it will, but man, we've done some great things.
We're very lucky. We're very blessed. Like
Yes,
Mom
we are.
always says, we have to choose happy.
Yes.
And do our own individual part to make this place a better world.
Absolutely, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the Brotherly Love Pod. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Sending lots of love. Be safe. Celebrate well.
God bless the United States of America. Happy birthday, USA. God bless all of you guys. We will see you next Friday right here
Friday.
on the Brotherly Love Pod,
There you
everybody.
go. Hey.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Actually, the music's not bad.
I love this music. Huh. Ha. Hey. What is it good for? Wait, what? That's not the
War.
right. Hey, what's up, everybody?
The Lawrence brothers are here.
Thank you so much for enjoying this week's episode of the Brotherly Love Pod.
And if you want more of this show, check out our premium feed on Supercast.
That's right, where you'll see ad-free episodes, monthly AMAs, behind-the-scene content, and so much more.
That's brotherlylove.supercast.com to join.
Check out our link tree and subscribe on all platforms.
We'll see you all
Next week!